Hi friends, I'm making a vlog, but I'm not in my car. I'm at home, so I hope this goes okay. I've left all my perfect lighting and things inside, and I'm sitting on my front doorstep. What do I want to talk to you about today? I want to talk about being brave, and I have a couple of stories about hair. Now, I had my hair cut yesterday, and yeah, it seems strange to have it cut after we were locked down. Oh, I was locked down for nearly 6 months, and our hairdressers were closed. Oh, by the time I went to the hairdresser, my hair was long and shaggy. And so going to the hairdresser is a real treat. I really appreciate it. Now this morning, Imogen said, would I like to go and have a cup of coffee with her? And we drove to town and parked near one of our favourite cafes. And as I got out of the car, I crossed the road and a car was coming. I stepped out in front of a car, not too close. I thought I'd get across okay. And I said to Imogen, who'd waited, I'm living life dangerously. And then I thought about it and said, I better not die at the moment. I've just had my hair cut. And it seems rather a waste of a good haircut. And then I said, but then again, I'll look perfect for my funeral. Oh, except that nobody would see me. I'd have to have an open casket funeral and everybody could see how wonderful I look in death. And then I thought, look, I could put a little plaque. Well, I couldn't because I'd be dead. But Imogen could put a little plaque on my coffin saying, Hair by Kelly, with a phone number. I could advertise my fabulous hairdresser, who has brought a lot of joy to my life by doing my hair. Strange story, hey? But I think we can find humor in any situation. Sometimes, in desperate situations, humor is what keeps us going. I know that I made a lot of jokes during our bushfires 2 years ago. All sorts of stupid jokes about won't need to cremate me because you could just fling my body into the bush. When I was getting so depressed, I thought I wouldn't survive. But anyway, we went into the cafe and we decided to continue our conversation about hair. And I told Imogen how years and years ago, probably when Callum was a baby, Callum's our third child, Felicity Duncan Callum, when he was small, I decided that I would have my hair cut short. I thought a short haircut would be perfect for a woman with a few little children. So I went to my hairdresser and I took a photo of a famous person, a famous Australian person. She was the hostess of a game show called Wheel of Fortune. And so I showed this photo to my hairdresser, and it was a short bouncy style, and she'd had her hair cut short over her ears, and I thought, that's perfect, that's just what I want. So my hairdresser started chopping and chopping and chopping, and all this hair accumulated on the floor. And when she'd finished, I looked in the mirror, and oh, it's one of those moments where you wish that you hadn't started. My hair was so short and very, very spiky, and my ears were showing, and yeah, I felt naked. And I thought, I don't suit really, really short hair. It makes my nose look even bigger. But there wasn't much I could do about it, so I paid, and I went out to the hairdresser, and I had a bit of shopping to do. I went into the bakery, and while I was standing in the bakery, a friend came along, and she sort of took a step back when she saw me, and she said, "Oh, Sue, you're awfully brave." Awfully brave. She didn't say, "Hey Sue, I love your haircut," or "Hey Sue, you look good," or even, "Hey Sue, you've had your hair done." And Imogen and I were talking about appropriate responses when someone does have their hair cut. And if you think that it doesn't suit them, or, in your opinion, you'd never have had that style, then really there's no point in saying I don't like it, or you look strange, or why did you have your hair cut that way, because as I found out for that haircut, there was really nothing I could have done about it. All I could do was wait till my hair grew back. And of course, after that comment, which was only a few minutes after I'd had it cut, I couldn't wait for my hair to grow back. And I've never had my hair cut that short ever again. And so we were talking about this morning while we were having our coffee in the cafe. And yes, you've got to be careful what you say to people, don't you? Our choice of words can build people up or it can pull them down. And well, those words certainly pulled me down. And Imogen said to me, "Mum, did you go back to that hairdresser?" And I said, "Well, I did try another hairdresser. Next time my hair needed cutting, which wasn't for a long, long, long time, I did go somewhere else." And I told Imogen that I got there, I sat down in the chair, and the hairdresser she started combing my hair, and she was pulling it up, and all of a sudden she looked at the top of my head. And I thought, "Oh no, what's wrong?" And she said, "I can't cut your hair, you've got lice." And I thought, oh no, what a shocking thing to hear. I've got lice. I felt like a leper, so unclean. I crawled out of the hairdressers as fast as I could go, went down to the shops and I bought some lice treatment. And I went home and I applied it. But as I said to Imogen, I don't think I did have lice. My head wasn't itchy. None of my kids had lice. And I only put one treatment in, and we've had so much experience with lice. Oh, look, over the years with loads of children, we've been through lots of cycles of lice. And I know how difficult it is to get rid of lice. Yeah, you don't get rid of it just by shampooing the stuff in once. So I don't think I had lice. I maybe had a touch of dandruff, but not lice. And so I ended up going back to the original hairdresser. Yeah, but I never asked for my hair to be cut that short again. And I'm just thinking about being brave. Was that friend right? Was I brave having my hair cut that short? Well, I didn't ask for it to be cut that short, so I don't think I was brave. But what is bravery? Bravery is doing what is right, regardless of what other people think. It doesn't matter about other people's opinions. If we do what is right, we are brave. And so often with unschooling and parenting our kids, we have to be brave. We have to do what our kids need us to do. We have to listen to our kids. We have to do what is right for our children, regardless of what everybody else is doing around us. Yes, we can't take the comfortable pathway if that doesn't suit our children. We have to be brave and do what is right. Do what is right for our kids. That's not always easy, is it? But that is what being brave is all about. So I hope you've enjoyed my haircut stories. I actually wrote a blog post telling that haircut story, the one about, not the one about lice, the one about having my haircut too short. It's called Unschooling, Haircut Courage. I'll put a link in the post if you'd like to go and read it. Yeah, I hope I got all the details right. I hope my vlog matches up to my blog post. And if you'd like to comment, maybe you've got a haircut story to share, or maybe you would like to talk about courage or lice. I just, it's that suggestion, isn't it? I bet as you're watching this video and you're listening to my words about lice, I bet your head is starting to itch. Though these days, it's just power of suggestion, isn't it? It's like when, these days when somebody's talking about COVID, and all of a sudden you get a scratchy throat, and you think, oh, I've got COVID. And you know you haven't, but the power of suggestion. So yeah, comment. Let's start a conversation. So thank you for watching my vlog, and sending you all my love, and speak to you again soon.